I'm really stretching myself technically. Okay, I think I'm live on YouTube now. Welcome. I'm Deborah, part of the Saoirse group. And I'm going to, let's see, I tried to do that with Jenna and that didn't work. So I'm going to add her as a guest. Let me find her again. Okay, why does it not have Jenna's name on here now? Okay, let's see. Jenna, let me know when you're on here and I'll try again to add you. I thought you were on already. We're letting people know that we're here live today. We're going to be talking about digital marketing, retiring early, not waiting till the last minute to check your dollars, doing what's required to retire and live the way that you want to live. I know that's not going to necessarily appeal to a lot of younger people, but for those of you who are my age and all of a sudden realize you can't retire just yet because that benchmark you set is worth only about 70% of what it used to be worth, then this is an opportunity for you to learn how to do a second stream of income. All right, Jenna, there you are. Okay, let's see. Jenna? I think I sent you an invitation. Looks like you've accepted it. Maybe we're going to get you on here today. For those of you who are joining us again from previous lives, you know that I am technically challenged, but I'm still making this business work. Unfortunately, you get to suffer through some of my technical problems. Say hi. Jenna says, I say hi, Jenna. Hi, smiling face. Blondie, hello. David Bowser, hello. Terry, hello. We appreciate y'all jumping in. We're still suffering some technical issues right now, so just hang on while we try to get those things worked out. We're going to be talking today about having enough money to retire early in the way that you want to retire. And, well, Jenna, it says I invited you, but it's telling me to invite you again, so I'm inviting you again. That is probably my Wi-Fi problem. One more time. User 448, thank you. Roger, thank you for joining. I hope that you guys will stay. We're going to talk a little bit about digital marketing. I've got YouTube going over here and also TikTok, which is, I feel very proud of myself for getting both of them to go live. If you knew how technically challenged I was, you would be proud of me too. But anyway, it can be done. Man, Janet, it must be my internet. Let me see if I can change my internet to hotspot off my phone, possibly. Okay. Connection timed out, so I don't know what that means. Jenna, it says you're connected. Let me see if I can see your face. Maybe, maybe not. Thank y'all for coming. I'm not waiting on anything other than my technical abilities to kick in. Says Jenna joined, but she's not here. Okay. Listen, we're going to talk about digital marketing. I almost said multi-level marketing. This is not multi-level marketing. So we are here today to talk about digital marketing and retiring early. Jenna and I are business partners, longtime business partners, about 7 years now, which feels a long time to me, and 6 or 7 years. We flipped houses together. And when the interest rates skyrocketed, we decided we had to find a different, hey, Nolvis, welcome in. Denasha, welcome in. Chris, welcome in. I'm so new at this. I'm just new at this. So anyway, when the housing market interest rates skyrocketed and people buying tanked, we decided we had to find something different. So we found digital marketing, and we found a blueprint that is allowing us to be six-figure income earners by December. By December, y'all, we're going to have 6 figures under our belt. I'm so excited. We have people in our community who are already at 200,000 and 300,000, and they're only at 9 months. So it can be done. It will be done. We're going to do it, and we hope that you'll join us. User 201, thank you. I'm supposed to ask everybody to like and share our live if you can, if you will. We appreciate that. I'm going to start off a little bit by talking about telling you actually where you can find very professionally presented information at beingpoorsucks.com. They can, if you'll go there, we'll send you, share your email address. And what we'll do is we'll send you some information. You can unsubscribe at any point in time, but if you want to know more about how to get 6 figures by December, that's the best place to start, beingpoorsucks.com. And this is a 5-step program. The first step is you've got to have a product. Now, if you've ever been in an MLM, and I have, you don't make 100% on the product that you're selling because somebody above you is making money and somebody below you is making money. So with a digital product, you are making 100% of your sales. With an MLM product, you make 25%. So that's the first thing that differentiates us from an MLM. We're not, hey sis, hey Flor, hey Sasa, nice of y'all to join. I have a hard time seeing and I'm trying to do 2 videos at once and I'm technically challenged and I'm 63 years of age. I appreciate all of your patience. So let's say you make a $900 sale. How much of that do you get if it's 100%? $900. How much of that do you get if it's only 25%? $225. Which would you rather have? Which would you rather have? I'm pretty sure all of us would rather have the $900. And so with a digital program, what happens is things are sent to you immediately, downloaded on your computer, and you make 100% profit. And I also want to differentiate between profit and commission. When you're making, well, I've already erased it, the 25%, that's a commission. You don't own that business. Somebody else owns that business. They can change your commission amount at any time. When you own your own business or you have the master resale rights, then you have control. For some of us, that's very important to have control. Hey, Pam. Hey, Boston Bougie. Hey, Chris Patterson. Hey, I can't say your name, but we're glad to have you here. I'm Deborah. We're talking about digital marketing today. The perfect product would pay you 100% profit, not commission, profit. So the first thing in having a successful digital marketing business is to choose a product that has a 100% profit on it. And we've done that with the digital marketing community. It's a 100% profit. You can invest in different levels. So you can invest at the Launchpad level, at the digital mastery level, the passive daily income level, or the legacy builder program. And there are also PAYMENT plans. So when you invest, you don't have to spend an arm and a leg to, hey, Alicia, to get the product that you can't work with just yet. If you've only got $100, you've only got $100. You got to do what you got to do. Start where you can do it. Get started. Get your business in profit. Upscale. When you upgrade or upscale, you only pay the difference in the 2 different levels if you do it within the first 30 days. So that's beneficial. So we have different levels. We have a perfect product for anybody. The second thing you need is automation. I didn't plan that very well. But automation keeps you from having to pick up the phone and call people. If you don't want to call people, I don't want to call people. I don't mind calling people, but I don't want to call people and say, hey, I've got this great product. You should look at it. Then you need automation systems. The automation systems are given to us free. That's part of investing in yourself and investing in your business is you get a product that's already written. You don't have to design it. You don't have to create it. It's already written. You're buying the master resale rights. You get to put your name on it and you get to turn around and resell or promote it to somebody else. And you get automatic automation. Automatic automation. You get free automation. They set the automation up for you. They already have the emails written. They're going to help you figure out what needs to be sent, when it needs to be sent, who it needs to go to. And you don't have to figure all those things out. So this is pretty much a plug and play for you business. We are talking about digital marketing today. Looks like it's just me and you, Jenna. I'm going to try again to invite you as a guest. Since there's nobody else on here right now. Hey, Jane. This is Deborah here. I'm so glad you stopped in. We're talking digital marketing today and planning for your retirement. When my husband and I got ready to retire and move north to be closer to that grandbaby, we found out the benchmark that we had set for our retirement dollars was not sufficient because the economy is crushing us. If you've bought milk or bread or gasoline lately, you've seen the increase in price, and that has made what we invested worth about 70% of what it used to be worth. And to live the kind of retirement life that we want to live, we need 100% of our dollars out there working for us. So we are talking about digital marketing today. You need a good product. You need an automated system. Both of these are provided when you invest in any of these programs. These things are provided for you. You don't have to write them. You don't have to build them. You don't have to create them. You don't have to reinvent the wheel. They're provided for you. And then you just have to go out, and this third thing that you have to do. Now I'm switching mine up a little bit from what our mentor had because this makes more sense in my head. You need to relate. You've got to relate to your customer. You've got to decide who is your customer, who is going to know, like, and trust you, who is going to understand what you're telling them that are coming from the same perspective. For example, I don't live in Ghana, so my perfect customer is not somebody from Ghana. Can I help somebody from Ghana? Yes. Do I know the situation they live in? No. Do I know the friction or the struggles that they face? No. Can I help them? Yes. However, the person who's going to know, like, and trust me more is someone who looks like me, who's in their retirement phase, who's ready to go visit grandchildren, who's already spent 40 to 50 years of their life working for somebody else, building a program for somebody else, and now they're ready to do it for themselves. Okay, looks like I lost Jenna and everybody. There's nobody on here. Okay, but you want to find your perfect customer. And in these modules, you learn how to discover who is your perfect customer. I'm no longer a mom with 2 small children, so I don't relate to moms with 2 small children as easily as a mom with 2 small children will. I can relate. I've been there. I've been on that struggle bus. I know how it goes. Oh, hi, Jenna. It says you're gone, but all right. Glad you're here. So you go through the modules. You go through some exercises that teaches you how to find and relate to your perfect customer. Now let's talk about your perfect business. If you haven't, you might want to screenshot this. I don't know. We've provided, when you invest, you've been provided with the perfect product. You've been provided with an automated system. You've been provided with the tools to find out who's my perfect customer. How do I reach them? It's such a blessing. It's just everything, the whole package. You don't have to think. What I am learning to do is relate a little better online. Now, we're on TikTok, and I think that's a disadvantage for me because I never even got on TikTok until I started this program. People my age, I don't think, are as likely to be on TikTok as they might be on Facebook or YouTube or Instagram. I don't know. But I'm putting it out here on TikTok because I do think this is the best way to grow our business. So we're going to learn to relate. And number 4 is discover. All right, for a successful business, you need a good product, you need an automation system, you need to know how to relate, and we teach you that through all the courses, through the program, and you need to be discovered. How do you get your business discovered? Well, as I was just saying, there are different platforms out there. One of the things that we specialize in digital marketing is free advertising. We want to be on platforms for free. Social media has 5 billion people on their platform. 5 billion people. So the good news is there's an audience out there. If you're on social media, we can find that audience. The bad news is we're competing with 5 billion people, or we have to look through 5 billion people to find that audience. So we teach you in the content to make yourself stand out, to know your product. You get out there and you discover by putting out content 3 to 5 times a day. Use your stories. Go live as people find you. And so this is why we're going live now. We're trying to find our perfect customer so that we can help other people. You know, one of the things I read when I read off on tangents is how to be successful on TikTok and social media and whatnot. And one of the things that it says is you have to provide entertainment or encouragement or, you know, value. You've got to provide value. Well, I don't know any better way to provide value than to help people who need financial freedom and time freedom find a way to grasp that, because it's a dog-eat-dog world out there. And Jenna and I have always wanted our businesses to not just be about putting money in our pocket. We want to help other people. We want to help them benefit themselves, better their lives, get out of situations, whatever. And what better way to help somebody learn time freedom is to help them build a business where they only have to work 2 to 3 hours a day. I have to work 3 hours because I'm a little bit slower. But 2 to 3 hours a day can get you a 6-figure income by December. If you follow the blueprint, if you're coachable, if you commit, if you're consistent. My husband was making fun of me last night because he asked me, did I do all my free ads? And no, I had not done all my free ads. And he's like, okay, well, how are you going to be successful if you don't do everything you're told to do in the blueprint? And I just kind of laughed because he's right. But for whatever reason, I was in the mood yesterday. I did about half of what I needed to do, did not get all my free ads done. I've only done half this morning. I've got some more to do. But that's also one of the approaches that we do. So there's nobody on here. Jay, good to see you. One of the things we get asked is, what do you do in those 2 to 3 hours that you are working your business, that you are doing income earning activities? What are those income earning activities? 1, you create free ads, free classified ads. I just do them all over the United States. You can do them all over the country if you wanted to. That would be the same. All over the world, if you wanted to. We create free ads. We put out content every day. We're putting out content on TikTok, 3 to 5 TikToks a day, trying to get the word out there that we've got a program that will help people be successful in generating some financial freedom, therefore time freedom. We use the stories that are available on TikTok, some other things, TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram. Those are the 4 we're semi-working right now. Primarily, we're focusing on TikTok. I do some YouTubes off of my TikTok. You can find us at 6 Figures with Saoirse on YouTube also. In fact, I've got YouTube Live, 0 people. It's okay. I don't have very many subscribers yet. I don't have very many followers. We'll get there. It's no big deal. This is a process, and we are very excited to be going through this process. So you create free ads, you put out content, you use the stories on the different platforms, and you go live. So we're going live every Monday through Friday at 12:30. Now, I'm not going to be here tomorrow. Only Jenna is going to be here tomorrow. I've got a commitment to another luncheon that I had made prior to this week. So, but Jenna can tell you the same things about the program. We can answer any questions. I see we've got a few guests on here. Does anybody have any questions? Any comments? Would you like to give us a comment and tell us where you're from? I cannot. You don't have to be tech savvy to work this program. You have to be willing to learn. So going live is a skill we have never done before. I've never done it. Jenna's never done it. And we are taking the time to figure this out. So sometimes you might find us live on here trying to push buttons, trying to do this, trying to do that. And we're learning. We're learning. We're coachable. We're willing to learn. You don't have to be tech savvy. Now, it was just a plug and play to set it up. They send us the digital content. We followed the little steps. It said, a little 3-minute video said, do this, go there, do that, move on. Do this, go there, do that, and move on. So we did that daily. And it took us, 1 day, 2 days to get set up. We were ready to go. So then they tell you how to create free ads, where to go to create free ads. They've written the ads for you. You just copy and paste, put the free ads out there. Only Vicky. I'm going to invite you to join me as a guest, Vicky. But we've had some networking problems this morning. Jenna couldn't get on as a guest, but I'm going to invite you as a guest. Hey, Vicky. So we'll see if that works. What was I saying? Learning. You got to be willing and able to learn. All right, Vicky, it's trying to add you. I don't know if it will work or not.
It's connecting just via audio.
Okay. All right. Well, I'll take you via audio. Was glad to catch some of your live this morning. How are you doing? Good. Good. Did you get all your errands run that you needed to do?
Home before I leave the house.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we tried to get Jenna and could not. I'm gonna try one more time since Vicky was able to get on. Maybe you can get on with just audio. I don't know. And why does it make it so hard to find you? It doesn't pop you up here.
And then tell Jenna, I forgot how me and my friend Kylie does it. Tell Jenna go in it and ask her, go send an invite to you, Jenna.
Jenna send an invite to Saoirse.
She needs to go on live on herself and then send an invite to Saoirse and y'all can join together.
Okay. I think that's what we tried this morning, but we'll try it again because obviously the internet has gotten better because you were able to get on here because Fan Pasalan, welcome. We're working out some technical issues right now, but we're talking about digital marketing today. And how you can earn up to not even up to 6 figures and beyond if you are committed and consistent and coachable. So stick around if you want to learn a little more. Jenna says it's locked on her end. Okay, so we just have Vicky here today. And I'm actually seeing your face, Vicky.
Yeah, I went and made it where you can see my face.
Yay! All right, it's just the 3 of us again now. As best I can tell. Okay, so Vicky, since I've got you here and we're learning, in the upper right-hand corner, it shows that I've got, is that where I'm seeing how many guests I have? It says 1.
Right, so that would be Jenna.
Well, why is it not showing you as a guest? That would be 2.
Well, I'm actually like a guest host on the thing, so now it doesn't necessarily have to put me as a chair.
Okay. All right. And then in the upper left-hand corner where it says 1.0K next to a heart, does that mean that you need to have a good product? It needs to have an automated system so that it's out working for you all the time. You will learn how to relate to other people, to the customers that you want to help. Hi, Jamel. Thanks for popping in. We're talking about digital marketing today, and I'm working through some technical issues, trying to get my friends on. I don't know if it's an internet issue. I think it's an internet issue. We've had problems with the internet since the storm last week in Houston. Okay, somebody's here. Who's that?
There it goes.
There it goes. Okay. I don't know. Worked that time.
Except it says you're paused, and I can't see your picture anymore.
How would I be paused?
I don't know. I can hear you.
Okay. All right. So I guess you can't see me.
Come to issues this morning.
Yeah. Live and learn. So those of you that joined us, there's 5 steps to a successful internet business. Have a good product. Have an automated system. Learn to relate to your customers. Get your business discovered. That brings you back around to a customer. So I want to talk a little bit more about the automated system that is given to us. We didn't have to write the emails. We didn't have to, it's a free system that's been given to us with our digital marketing. We didn't have to do anything except plug and play. Once you indicate you're interested and you put your people that you're helping put their email into the system, they'll get X amount of emails from us. I think it's 13. And they can unsubscribe at any point in time. They've seen enough. They don't want to know anymore. They unsubscribe. So you don't have to face a no. This is a rejection-free business. Jess Gaza, welcome in. Debbie Mason Hall, welcome in. Jamel Johnson, welcome in. Vicki, I can see you again, but Jenna, you've muted your phone, your microphone. Whoops, Vicki's gone. These live. Okay, there you are. Okay. These lives are very internet dependent, and I'm having problems with my internet, but I'm glad to be here talking to people and getting to know them. If you would put in your comment where you're contacting us from, so I'd love to get to know you a little bit more. Know what state you're from or what country, if you're from a different country. And sorry for all the in and out. My eyes are so bad. I can't see. Nobody's giving us any comment. Okay. Daily Pay with Casey. Good to have you here. Got my YouTube streaming, but I've had 0 guests over there on YouTube. I don't have but maybe 6 subscribers, so I'm not surprised. But this is how we do it. We just get out and try to learn something and try to get to know people who can see us. Still showing Jamel. I guess Jenna's gone. So, know, like, and trust. For anybody to do business with anybody, they need to know, like, and trust them. When you go to a car dealership to purchase a car, you kind of have an idea of what you're looking for, and you always have options of where you want to get it. So I need, as a business owner, we need people to, quote, know, like, and trust us. So I want to spend a little time letting you get to know me. I am 63 years of age. We started digital marketing in April. I have learned an arm and a leg of information. I even invested in a light ring so we can have better light. My husband made fun of me for that. He thought that was funny. And still, I don't have it positioned correctly, but it's still better than the gloomy room it was today. I'm from Arkansas originally. We're going to retire in Arkansas, number 1, because that's where our grandbaby's living. Number 2, there's mountains and lakes there. I'm scared to get in a lake. I'm down here in Louisiana. I'm scared to get in a lake down here. Is anybody else scared to get in the lakes? Hey, Rudwin. Nice to have you. Jackie, good to have you. Anybody want to give me any comments or any questions? We're talking about digital marketing and how you can make money with digital marketing. Jenna and I are going to 6 figures by December, and we'd love to take other people with us. One thing I've learned watching Vicki's lives is she's not afraid of silence. I don't do silence well.
No,
huh?
But also, I mean, sometimes the silence is good because it gives you time to breathe. I don't know if, like on my live, I'm saying things over and over again.
Mm-hmm.
So within that, I get winded and I get out of breath, and then also I get cotton mouth. So I prefer sometimes with the silence, but it also gives people to understand, or go watch my videos, or go look at my Beacons link, and then they come back with more questions.
Okay, that's a good point.
So
that's a good point.
I'm not silent for a long time, but while I am silent, I'm able to, or I go catch back up on the things that people have commented so I can read it.
Right. Okay. So how do I, other than those comments that are scrolling through down in the left-hand corner, where else would I find comments?
That's it.
Oh, okay. That's
But
all.
on my live, at times they come a lot, so I can't read all of them that fast and be able to respond. So then I try to go back and catch them.
So you just make the scroll go down and look at what's up there.
Yeah, I just scroll down and go scroll or scroll back up.
Okay. Yeah, I noticed when I was watching you this morning that you would answer questions that had already scrolled off the page.
Mhm.
And when I tried to scroll down and see them, I didn't necessarily always find them. Doesn't mean it wasn't working because it was showing that it was scrolling, but I just couldn't tell.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. And then the upper right-hand corner, when it says 3, and I click on that, it tells me Carly is here and Jenna is here. That's cool. Hello, Carly. Good to have you. We're talking digital marketing and TikTok techniques today. I have my friend Vicky here who has been doing TikTok for quite a while, and she has been schooling me, helping me learn TikTok. And so she's on here with us, live with us today. I don't know how long she's going to stay, but it's good to have her. And I've got 13 new messages. Okay, well, how do I get to those? Be blessed. Good to see you on here. Our particular digital marketing program, you can join at any level. And so I don't want anybody to think that these costs are prohibitive, that, yeah, it sounds good, but I don't have $900. Well, you can start at one of the lower levels. You can start at the 100 level, and we have PAY MENT plans. So even if you don't have 100, but I have to ask you, if you don't have 100 to invest in yourself and your business, what are you going to do to make that change? Because the economy is shrinking our dollars and we are constantly needing more money. The same loaf of bread last week costs more this week than it did last week. So unless you're getting the pay raises at your job that you need to keep up with the inflation, most of us have to have level. You can start at whatever level you feel comfortable with. Get out there and promote the program. And as you're profitable, you can upgrade to the next level. If you're profitable within those first 30 days, which many people have been, you can upgrade to the next level within 30 days, just paying the difference. Like if you paid 1, you don't have to pay 3 next time. The next time you'd only pay 2, and that puts you at the 3 level if you do that within 30 days. So just keep upgrading as your business gets profitable and go from there. We started at the 900 level because we knew, well, we did a PAYMENT plan, and we knew that we wanted to build a legacy for our families. I have a little bit more free time than Jenna does in the day. She has a little bit more brain power than I do in the day. So the two of us together, and you might do that. Maybe you find a friend to do the business with you. Maybe, you're my age and you're hesitant and you're scared, but there's no reason to be. Maybe your husband will do it with you, or spouse, whichever, is appropriate. But anybody, you don't need a high school diploma. You don't need any kind of skills. Everything is taught to you. Everything is shared with you. And we have a community of over 18,000 people. This morning I had a question about, did anybody know what was the best time to go live on TikTok to get the most participation? We had a couple of answers. Jenna, I tagged you in that also, so you ought to be able to read it when you go into school. And the community is just so supportive. They're all positive. Even people that are not making money yet are in there learning and grinding and staying tuned in. And we don't have to reinvent the wheel. We've got a community that can help us. Just, present your question. Somebody's going to answer it. I had one question out of about, 50, 60 questions I've put in there that hadn't been answered. The rest of them are all answered. Hey, Jenna, looks like you're here again.
Hey, every time I pull it up, it pauses your screen and it says you're paused. So I'm gonna just go out because I don't know if it's me causing that or if it's just on my end. But
okay,
I'll just be here silently.
Okay, no problem. We've done our 30 minutes, so I'm gonna hang out a little bit longer. Vicky told me this morning when I was on her live that we need to go longer than an hour to 2 hours to get followers to begin with. So that is going to be difficult. But I guess if that's what we need to do, maybe that's what we need to do. So we are here talking about, hey, Tyler, we're here talking about digital marketing. You can go to beingpoorsucks.com to learn more. I'm new to TikTok. I'm new to live. So often I do silly things like that. Go to, because it's backwards, go to beingpoorsucks.com. That is our landing page that will help tell you everything about digital marketing. If you've got a question that you would love to type in, I will be happy to answer any of the questions. I have problems with my vision, so I have to do this and keep going forward and back. Sorry for that. On YouTube, I have had zero people watch our live on YouTube. Fortunately, it's recorded and it'll show up in our content so people can see indefinitely how crippled I am technically. I don't care. I mean, if you don't, I guess I have no pride. I just don't care if you know that now, if I've been doing this 3 years and I still haven't learned, then I'll be embarrassed. But I've only been doing it 2 weeks. So I don't care if you know I don't know how to do it. I'm going to learn how to do it. Talking about digital marketing, different levels that you can get in. Doop, 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 doop. And there are PAYMENT plans. Hey, Rose, nice to have you. Tell us where you're from. If you want to know any particular question about digital marketing, put it out there. I'm 63 years of age and I'm doing it and making this program a success. If I can do it, you can do it. I think the younger you are, the easier it is. You don't have to be afraid to stick your face out there. We've got modules in there that have trainings that teach you how to do it faceless. If you feel like you're an introvert and you cannot do this faceless, you cannot do this face-to-face, you can do it faceless. You don't have to do it like I'm doing it. This is the way I chose to do it because it was easier for me to turn on my camera, get over my embarrassment, put my face out there than it was to learn how to use Canva, learn how to make a graphic screen. I'm not a graphic designer. I just don't think I can do that. It's just, I don't have that in me, but I mean, I can if I need to. Jay Off sent TikTok Universe to Just Bucks. I don't know what those things are, but announcements that come across the screen while I'm on here. We're talking digital marketing. Having a great business, you only need you actually need 5 things. The 5th thing is customer. Customers, but you don't need but 1 customer, 2 customers, 5 customers, whatever. It's not an MLM. You promote I promote these programs, and I encourage people to get involved, and I get paid one time. I get whatever this amount is. That's what I get paid one time. Then we're all out there building our own business. There's nobody above me making money off of me. There's nobody below me making money off of me. I am here for anybody that joins because of any content that they see that belongs to us that we've put out there. Happy to help. I've made some phone calls. It's once you sign up, it's easier to communicate with us through email rather than on TikTok or YouTube. I don't check those 100%. I don't constantly have those going, but we're here to help. We're here to help. If you need that second income, if you want to retire early, if you want to get out of debt, you just want to have time freedom to go to all your kids' games, to go to all your kids' activities. If you want to have that time freedom to travel, to pursue your hobbies. Maybe you're like I am. Sometimes we are the baby boomer generation, and David and I are we are technically, we could be a sandwich generation because we're taking care of his mother right now, but we don't have to take care of our kids. We've been very blessed in that they made it. Hey, Tim, they made it through college. They have their own jobs. They have their own. We've helped them occasionally. We're able to do that. But this baby boomer generation is finding that it's getting time to retire. And because of the economy squeeze, we can't quite retire. So many of us are looking for a side hustle. Many of us are having to do a second job. And digital marketing is what's working for me. And happy to teach anybody more about it. Happy to hold their hands. I'm a person that needs hand holding. This is our website, beingpoorsucks.com. When you go there, you just share your address, your email address, and we will get the information out to you. You can communicate with us through email at any point in time. I've run out of things to say. Jenna, tell me something else I should say. What else should I talk about? Jenna is my business partner. We've been business partners for 6 or 7 years. We flipped houses together. And we just had to find a better source of income, time, and financial freedom. Right. I'm going to talk about financial freedom, and which leads to time freedom. Time you cannot get back. If you miss that home run that your kid hits the ball over the fence and you're not there, you don't get to see it again. You might get a replay, but you don't get to be there when that happens. In order to have time freedom, you have to have financial freedom. If you've got a 9-to-5 job, you don't have control over what you've done, where you go, what you're getting paid. You just don't have that control. Through digital marketing and your own business online, teaching other people how to do the same thing, you get some financial freedom, which then provides you with some time freedom. You initially get some time freedom because it's only 2 to 3 hours a day work that you have to do. And I wanted to talk about, and a lot of people say, well, I'm not a salesman. I call bull on that. I already put one piece of content up about that. If you sat across the desk for somebody for an interview and you got a job, you basically sold yourself. You sold your skill level. You sold your ability to do that job. You had to put yourself out there and say, I can do what you're asking. And that is sales 101. You convinced your kids that they need to act a certain way, either through positive enforcement or through negative enforcement, you're a salesman. You applied some skills to convince someone to act differently. That's all a salesman really is. And I know I sound too salesy a lot of the time, but I guess I'm a salesman at heart. When I found something that works, that's benefiting me and my family, and I know how many people are out there hurting, I want to help them. I want to help you. I want you to learn that this is something that's doable. You don't have to have a degree. You don't have to know how to do it. The program trains you how to do it step by step. It's a plug and play system. You get out there and do it. Now, I'm still learning the TikTok, but the other technical stuff was real easy. And I'm still learning YouTube. The only thing I ever used before was Facebook. And even then, I don't know how to promote a business on Facebook. I just know how to find my friends and family. So we're basically teaching people how to advertise for free on social marketing platforms. Let's talk about customers. Who are my customers? My customers are small businesses, like a plumber who wants to get the word out that he's available to do work, like a travel agent who wants to get the word out that she's got some great deals on some great traveling, a hairdresser who wants to get the word out that she's moved to a new location. Welcome, MJ5. And so we're using social media platforms that have 5 billion customers out there to promote our businesses for free. The second type of customer is someone who has a digital product. Maybe they want to learn how to make a digital product. Maybe they know how to teach swimming, and they want to be able to put that online and make money offline off the digital product that they've made. We have modules and courses on how to make your own digital product. The third type of customer is somebody like me. I just wanted to build my small business around promoting these products. I don't have any other small business. I'm not doing anything else except sharing and promoting this digital marketing that is easy to invest in for yourself. You can start at any level, upgrade at any time, and just be willing to get out there and relate to other people and tell them that we've got a great product. And that's what I wanted to do. I have 2 small businesses that are currently using the program. So the customers are endless. If you need to make, I can see the comments easier. Yeah. Okay. Live and learn. Ashley Momo join. Hey, Ashley. Good to have you. We're talking about digital marketing, which provides time and financial freedom. What does time freedom mean to you? Put it in the comments. What does time freedom mean to you? To me, at this point in time in my life, it means being able to say, I'm going to see my grandbaby. I'm going to see my daughter who lives in Memphis. I'm going to North Arkansas. I'm going to go to my mom's. I don't have to be dependent upon somebody else to let me off. I don't have to be, I can take my business with me, take my iPad and my phone, and I can do my business from anywhere, 2 to 3 hours a day. My oldest daughter, who's the mother of the grandbaby, called us a couple of weeks ago and said she was so sick and she felt bad. And did we have any ideas for X, Y, and Z? So we were helping her work through that. And I called back an hour later and said, now now my husband's sick. What do I do about that? They have a 13-month-old baby. The baby was the one that got them all sick. So they were both incapacitated and could not take care of that child. Fortunately, this was the middle of the night when they were calling us, so the baby was asleep. But they were so fearful for how they were going to be able to take care of that child the next day. And with my business, except for the fact that they were 10 hours away, and I couldn't get there in the middle of the night at 10 hours away, I'm free to go help in those kinds of situations. So just put in the comment, what does time freedom mean to you? Does anybody? Hey, Midwest, glad to have you. We're talking about digital marketing here. And we're just talking about how digital marketing provides financial freedom and time freedom. And once you've got that financial freedom, the time freedom follows. If you're able to not have another 9-to-5 job, you can get some time freedom immediately. It only takes 2 to 3 hours a day to do the work that's required. There's only 4 tasks that you have to do in those 2 to 3 hours. And you knock it out and you go on with your day. Go to the ballpark. Go watch your kids play at the school. Go shopping. Do you know what? I hate to go to Walmart on a Saturday. I refuse. If I cannot make it to Walmart, hey, Steve, if I cannot make it to Walmart between Monday and Friday, I'm not going. So the time freedom to go to Walmart between Monday and Friday is so blessing to me because I hate to go fight the crowds. So you can go shopping with your time freedom. You can go on vacation. You can travel. Go to Europe. Do whatever you want. Time freedom. Anybody want to tell me what their thing they want to do with their time is? In the comments? Jenna? I know traveling. Yeah, there you go. Travel. Jenna is my traveling buddy. We are going to DC at the end of June, leaving the husbands and the kids behind. And we're going to go to DC and show people that we're going to show people a little bit of DC. We're going to do some of our content there in DC, but just show you how easy this job is to take with you, how it provides for you, not only to go to DC, but to do your work while you're in DC and still make money while you're out seeing the sights. Does anybody have some suggestions on what we should do in particular while we're in DC? I've been, but it's probably been, I've been married 30 years, so it's been at least 30 some odd years since I've been, probably 35, 40 years since I've been to DC. So I know it's all going to be the same. The Smithsonian hadn't moved. The Washington Tower hadn't moved. Yesterday we, 2020, yesterday we, applied to our congressman to tour the White House. We want to do that. So, but as Jenna was saying, we need some insider tricks. Where should we go while we're in DC that might be fun? Still nobody on my live over at YouTube or here. All right, YouTube, I'm going to end you just because it makes it a little bit easier for me. And I will see you again Friday. Jenna's going to be doing our TikTok. If you'd like to join our stream on TikTok, it's 6 Figure Income with Saoirse. 6 Figures with Saoirse. Okay.